still, I think Imra Khalil is there. Please join.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
now it is your turn. Can you talk about this material? What are you seeing in here?
Intermediate restorative material, sir.
Okay, what it is made up of?
Sir?
What is the advantage of this material? Advantage.
It is stronger. It is stronger, sir, and it can long term. It can be purchased in powder liquid form or in capsule. Then,
Yes.
sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, continue. Yes, continue.
They have used as an intermediate base for temporary restoration.
Okay.
Then stronger, and it is less soluble than zinc oxide used in all.
Yes. Okay. So can you talk about this material? Now what you are seeing?
Sir?
Can you talk about this material?
Dicol.
Yes, Dicol.
Sir?
Yes, talk about that material.
Dicol, it is made of it is a calcium.
Yes.
Calcium hydroxide, sir.
Yes, correct. Continue.
Calcium hydroxide, rigid setting material, used for indirect pulp capping, and it has high pH.
What is the pH?
And sir?
What is the pH?
pH is 9 to 12. Ranges between 9 to 12.
Okay, what is your MCQ mark?
50, sir.
50, okay. What are you seeing in the screen? What are you seeing in the screen? Hello? I'm audible? Hello?
Sir?
What are that you are seeing in the screen?
It's a class 4 class 4 for composite restoration, sir.
Okay. So what are the steps in making a class 4? Any idea you have?
Steps in making class 4. It involves incisal edge, sir. Incisal edge and
what type of composite resin can be?
We can use acid etching first.
Now, what type of composite can be used for class 4? You have the classification of composites, no? What type of composite can be used for class 4?
What type of composite?
What type of composite can be used?
Light cured composite.
Yes, light cure only. What type? What is the classification of composites?
Classification of composite. It can be classified based upon polymerization, light cured and chemical cure or dual cure. Based on packable, it is based upon the viscosity, it is flowable and packable. Based upon the filler particle size, it is microfilled, macrofilled, and hybrid composites.
So which composite can we be used here in the incisal angle? You told so many, no? Packable is for bulk fill, for large fillings. For aesthetics and anterior, this thing, which one? I think you have not studied depth into that. What can you tell you about microfilled composites? Can you talk about microfilled composites?
So, yes, sir.
Yes, talk about microfilled.
Sorry, I didn't get you, sir.
No, talk about microfilled composites.
My microfill composites, sir.
Yes.
So it is it comes under the classification of based upon the filler size particle. Then uh, uh, microfill composite. Then it contains colloidal silica, and the filler size is about mm, smaller than the average particle size of the traditional composite. Uh, then uh, a bond between the composite particle and the matrix is relatively weak, so making not suitable for stress bearing restoration. Then it produces smooth finishing, and it gives strength.
Microfill
Contains colloidal.
microfill contains colloidal silica filler particles. The particles are 0.04 micrometers. It gives a better polishability, so it is used in advocation of anterior fillings. So take your knowledge from second year dental materials to the clinical side. This has to be studied like that. Exam படிக்க கூடாது. How I'm transferring this knowledge to the clinical side. Okay. So this has to be read in that orientation. If RDT na, for this RDT I can use this material. This RDT I will use it. So like that, only you start reading like that. Just not for sake of exam or this thing. You should be able to translate your knowledge into clinical orientation. Okay. Now I will call Janani K. Janani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Janani K. What is your MCQ mark?
46, sir.
46. Okay. So what are you seeing here? What are you seeing in the screen?
Class 2 tooth preparation, sir.
Okay. What do you understand by the retention locks? Okay. What do you know by the primary retention form means what?
Sir, basic retention, sir.
Yes, yes. How do you achieve that?
Frictional retention by dovetails.
Yes. Where you give dovetail? In a class 2. I think you are done in plaster Paris model, no? Where you
Yes,
give
sir.
dovetail in a class 2 vision. You can see the diagram also and tell.
Other side of the proximal, in the occlusal surface, sir.
Yes, it is told as opposite side of loading. Okay, opposite to the side of loading. Okay. What is the use of inverted Kronberg?
For flattening the pulpal flow, sir.
Okay. What is an undercut? These are all very common oral questions you will get in preclinical conservatory. So the shape of the burrs gives the undercut in the base of the cavity where amalgam goes inside and get locked. So undercut, you should know it is given mostly in amalgam restoration only. Okay, what are steps in cavity preparation?
Initial and final, sir. In initial, we have outline form and initial depth, and then primary resistance form, primary retention form, convenience form,
Yes.
and then final removal of the caries lesion and pulp protection, and then pulp protection, secondary resistance and retention form, uh, finishing the floor, and then final procedures like inspection and debridement.
Okay. What is convenience form?
Convenience form, it is the placement of shape and form of the cavity that will provide adequate observation, ease of operation, and accessibility to the cavity, sir.
So now I will call Janani CK. Hello,
Yes,
Janani.
sir.
Yes, what is
Sir.
your MCQ mark? MCQ mark
36, sir.
36. Okay. What are the methods of caries detection?
We can detect it by running the probe along the surface of the foot. It can be stained by staining by radiograph method.
Radiograph. Clinically, you will not see. Clinically, you will not see with your eyes.
The portion is stained by black or brown color.
Okay. First, you have
Or
to.
white spot. White spot.
What is a white spot lesion?
In the white spot lesion, the demineralization occurred, but due to the presence of calcium and phosphate, the demineralization also occurs. So it didn't progress into caries, but it's in the early stages.
So nowadays you have to see by visually by drying the tooth. You should not use a probe at first.
To dry it.
Dry it, and under good illumination you should see. Okay. What are the probes you know? What are the probes you know?
William.
Yes, William. Then what is the difference between probe and explorer? I think you have 19 instruments in your kit. What is the difference between a probe and an explorer? Hello, Ari? Anyone can answer. I think you have purchased, all of you have purchased a kit, no?
The probe is something, it's sharp pointed.
Even explorer is sharp. Explorer is sharp, equally sharp. Maybe you can scratch your skin and see. There is a difference. Both are sharp only. In the current trend, it is not advisable to use a probe. First, you have to see it visually, and then yes.
If we use probe, the non-cavitated becomes cavitated.
Yes, yes. So you should know first the difference between a probe and a explorer. The curved one with two ends sharp, it is called as explorer.
Probe.
Tapered hook explorer, and other this thing as William probe and straight probe, CPA and probe. Okay, so what are instruments you have in this thing? You should be able to talk on that. Okay. What is the use of a spoon excavator?
It is used to remove the infected enamel.
Okay.
Before the cavity preparation.
Okay, okay. Now I call upon Janani J.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yes. What is class 6?
Sir?
What is class 6? Class 6 in an
Class 6. The tooth like caries occurring in the cusps of all posterior tooth.
all posterior teeth or anterior?
Incisal.
Okay. Okay. So, what is the pH of the mouth? Normal mouth.
Normal pH of saliva ranges around 5.
Yes, normal pH. Tell me the normal pH.
5.5, sir.
5.5. So, what is that 5.5 signifies?
It is slightly acidic, sir.
So how many of you agree that normal pH of mouth is 5.5? How many of you agree? What is the normal pH of the mouth? Gladson, what is the normal pH of the mouth?
Sir,
What is the normal pH of the mouth?
6.2 to 7,
sir,
sir.
it is around 7, sir.
யார் 7 சொல்றது? See this Carey's process. 6.8 is okay, but 7 is not accepted. That is
6.2 to 7, sir.
6.8, sir.
6.8. It is slightly acidic, so I'm not going to this thing. The mouth is slightly acidic, then only the amylase, salivary amylase will work. Otherwise, it will not work. 7 is neutral. The amylase will not work. Okay. So what is the 5.5? Janani has told 5.5.
Sir.
It is critical pH. Beyond that, the cavitation will occur. So normal mouth, it is not 5.5. It is around 6.8. If you are eating any reducing agents, then it will reduce to 5.5. Like aerated cool drinks like that. Okay. So 5.5 is critical pH. After that, demineralization will occur. What is your MCQ mark, Janani?
40, sir.
40. Okay. Okay. So tell me the type of burnishers you know. Burnishers.
Ball burnisher,
Yes.
conical burnisher.
Okay. What is the understand by the term burnishing? Burnishing. What do you understand by the term burnishing?
Burnishing is a process to make a material shiny or lustrous, especially by rubbing.
But you can polish. No. What is a burnishing? What does burnishing mean? Something to do with the KO surface. You know what is KO surface?
Yes, sir.
So what is the KO surface?
Sir, KO surface angle, sir.
What is the KO surface first?
Sir, this formed by the junction of the external surface and the prepared wall cavity.
Yes. So burnishing is associated with only two materials. That is direct filling gold, DFG, and silver amalgam, where you can take the material into the merge with the KO surface. So it is the act of merging the material to the KO surface margins. So gold can be burnished. Direct filling gold can be burnished. So in that burnishing, what are the two types of burnishing? Burnishing is not polishing. What is understand by the term burnishing? What are the two types of burnishing?
Pre-carve and post-carving burnish.
Okay. So how do you do that? What are all the concepts in that?
Pre-carving is for marginal.
Pre-carving is actually a extent of condensation. So in that you will bring out excess mercury. Post-carving is burnishing is done to cavity with the KO surface margin. Okay. So many things are there, materials are there that you have to use it. So what tip of burnisher you have to use for pre-carve burnishing and post-carve burnishing? There are some tips. In the ball burnisher, you can take one is a large head, one is a small head. Okay. So you have to read about that. Can you tell me the parts of a hand instrument?
Handle, shank, and blade.
Okay. So cutting instrument, it is a blade. For non-cutting instrument, what it is called as? Suppose you take amalgam condenser, the tip of a non-cutting instrument is called as what?
Nib, sir.
Nib. So what is the condensation pressure for amalgam? Already I asked this question.
Sir, hello?
What is the condensation pressure for amalgam?
3 to 4 pounds.
Yes, okay. So all of you please note about this question on hand instruments. So whatever instruments you have, you should be able to talk about it. Okay. Now I call Jayaraman. Jayaraman,
Yes, sir.
what is your MCQ mark?
42, sir.
42. Okay. Okay. Can you talk something about speed? Speed.
Sir,
Can you talk something about speed?
speed.
Yes, speed.
Sir, I couldn't get you. I couldn't get you, sir.
Speed. S-P-E-E-D. Speed.
Speed, arrow to speed. Arrow to speed can be classified into low speed, high speed, and medium speed, sir.
Okay.
Arrow to is for arrow to for low speed it is 12,000 RPM, sir. Medium for medium speed 12,000 to 2 lakh RPM.
Hmm.
For high speed it is more than 2 lakh RPM, sir. And high speed is used for tooth preparation and for arrow for old restoration material removal, sir, polishing, and for less than 1 lakh, sir, it is used for finishing and polishing. Arrow to speed is about 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. Micrometer is less than 1 lakh, sir.
Micromotor, not micrometer.
Sorry, micromotor.
Okay. So can you have you purchased the Aerotra handpiece?
Sir,
Have you purchased the Aerotra handpiece?
yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell about the Aerotra handpiece? Design, how it works?
It's used for holding rotatory instruments, sir.
Okay.
It is of two types, sir, air driven and motor driven, sir.
Okay.
It is used for cavity preparation. It has three parts: handle, shank, and blade. It has two types: quadrangle and straight handpiece, sir.
No, what you have purchased, you talk on that. There is no straight
What
hand.
I have purchased?
Yes,
Straight
what you have purchased is not a straight handpiece.
Oh,
So you'll bring the
sir.
Aerotra handpiece to the exam. They will ask about to detail about the instrument, what you have purchased.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So what type of handpiece is that? Your handpiece you have purchased. What type of handpiece it is called as?
It's quadrangle, sir.
Not triangle, but what type of handpiece is that? I can give you a clue. It is called as FG handpiece. What is the you mean by FG handpiece?
Sir, frictional, sir.
Which one?
Frictional quadrangle.
Yes, it
Frictional
is.
heat
No, it is not
con-
frictional heat. It is frictional grip.
grip. Okay, sir.
FG
Frictional grip.
handpieces, where your burr is holding in the aerotor by a friction. It is not with a lock. Whereas in a micromotor, you see there will be a latch will be there. There is a cut also in that micromotor burrs. So that is latch type handpieces. So what you have is a FG handpieces.
Yeah,
So basically, everyone should understand what is a FG handpiece. So the same question
sir.
will be repeated in final year also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the burr how it is. So the design of aerotor burr is different. Design of micromotor burrs is different. Okay. So
Yes.
that is one thing. What are steps in cavity preparation?
Steps in cavity preparation.
Yes, steps in cavity preparation. Hello.
Sir, initial tooth preparation, the initial depth and outline form, primary retention form, resistance form, and the third step is primary retention form. Fourth step is convenience form, and the final tooth preparation. In the stage one is removal of defective dentin and pulp protection, secondary retention and retention form in this the third step, and step 4 is external wall completing, and step 5 is final procedure of cleaning and polishing.
Okay. So, what you know about RDT?
Sir,
RDT. RDT.
RBT is the remaining dentin thickness, sir.
Hmm.
It
Based
is
on
the
that,
amount of dentin available between the pulpal floor and the pulp chamber. Sir. It is less than 0.5 millimeter
hmm.
in case of teething, sir.
Okay. So there we can end this thing. Hello, everybody is listening now. I think we have completed the. Okay. So whether it is useful, are you expecting this type of questions in the exam?
Sir, it was useful, sir.
Okay.
Much more useful.
What is my suggestion is you have to orient to the clinical situation and then start reading your dental materials. So studying that as a different entity will not be useful. Put it in the clinical situation and read it. So if you have any doubts, you can always ask any staff members. Okay. So preclinical conservative, you should have an idea of dental materials also. So what material, which situation I'm going to use. Otherwise, the manufacturer or the market fellow will come and put all the dump the waste in your practice and he'll go. So you should know what material to buy. So in that pretext, we need to read the dental materials. Like how you go to a mobile shop and search for the best mobile. என்ன கூகுள் கண்ணன் ஆரஞ்சு கலர்ல கொடுத்தா வாங்கிடுவியா மொபைல?
Sir.
So we'll have to look into the specification of that. Everyone will look into the specification, everything like that. Even all the materials will have some sort of specification. Some sort of specification.
Yes, sir.
So which you should be able to pick it up. And then only you'll buy and use in the clinical situation. Okay. So there are some other questions asked by other staff members also. So discuss with your colleagues what other staff members have asked. Okay. So make a note of it. In the Viva, you are coming with the Typhoon model and the your hand instruments kit. So based on that, you should be able to what are the uses of ball burnisher, what are the use of micro mouth mirror, what are the use of your GMT, everything you should be able to talk freely. So each candidate is given only 5 or 10 minutes. So today we have taken a lot of time because of the connectivity issues. But usually in the exams, they will give 5 to 10 minutes. In that, you should be able to talk very freely and very strongly. Then you will able to get good marks. Okay. So this is entirely a practical session. So you should put your mind into that, what you are reading and what you are using. And Harita, you have to submit your MCQ. Then only I can give the full mark. Harita. Harita has not submitted MCQ, it seems. So please submit it. Then only I can give the total.
Sir, please turn off sharing, sir. I'll take video screenshot.
Pardon? எதை ஆன் பண்ணும்?
Sir, screen sharing off பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா video screenshot once எடுத்துறேன்.
Okay, done. I will close that, then you can see. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Taken, sir.
Okay. So you can send me all these things. So please go back to dental materials and preclinical conservative book and try to understand about the materials and which the clinical situations it is used. Okay. So shall we end the meeting? Hello. Shall we end the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Only
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Harita, you have to. Yes, Harita only has to send talk with Dr. Sriram and submit the marks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. I will
Thank you, sir.
end the meeting. Okay. Thanks all.